The title screen is now the darker night with fires burning, instead of just, like a pale morning, the eerie dark, or like the the afternoon going into sundown. Neat touches, that. One sec. Luigi, don't you trill at me. I know your toilet is fine, or at least it was. And I know you have had plenty of chicken to stuff yourself with. Right. Okay, we are now up on B3. Now I understand.
Got a long way to go.
And a lot of dudes to go through. Like a concerning amount of dudes to go through. Like how long have you been making dudes? Amount of dudes to go through.
Miranda thinks we're nothing but children. Oh, she doesn't care for us. No. She's long lost all her humanity. I must destroy her.
I don't give a shit about your family drama.
I don't give a shit about my family drama. So much for pushing him away. A lot of unpleasant damage to take. Yeah. Pipe bombs. I guess they're using them as explosive equipment. Only you could tap on the walls of your knife to see if they make a different sound so you can know to blow them up. A classic trick, but you don't see it used too much anymore. Mildly concerning. With the shot. Oh, he just walked through that, alright. Just want to spread the ammo use out a wee bit so we're not burning through all the handgun. That reloaded a lot more than I expected or remembered it would. Whoa. Yeah, I figured that would happen. We have a lot of bullets spread around on those guns, and handgun is getting comparatively low. It's not exactly low. In fact, it's not really low at all, but it is comparatively low. That's kind of what matters more. Hello, Luigi. Let me move these boxes and remotes. No, you can get up there if you want. If you want. No? You just having... Pardon me. Just having a nosy? Nope, there he goes. Didn't you... He did indeed jump up. Alright, we're gonna have to get this working. Well, I assume, anyway. This looks like a chase tunnel. Oh, knocked. Oh. Walls marked yellow. Where's the pipe bombs? Well, it may be about to become a chase tunnel. Good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit. Anything else? No? Yeah. Wait, he does not wish to stay. He's waiting the way out to his own bed. Fine then. Have it your way. Ah, I missed something back in the hell tunnel, but you know what? Whatever. It's probably another crystal. And don't, strictly speaking, need that right now. It's more speaking, but I just kind of want more handgun ammo more than anything. It always bows well when stuff starts falling apart. Mildly concerning. Pretty concerning. Hello, dude. Oh, good. Yeah, no, mine's first.
Another one?
Where are you going? Get back over. Oh, that's upsetting. Can you block that? Okay, hi. Yeah, that's not going great. Oh, my stuff. Yeah, no, that's ideal. Yeah, I don't know. I expected that to work. That's just upsetting. Right, one down. They've got yellow blood. Oh, Jesus. Counting now we're 200 Dark Knights and all that. God bless. 240. Holy shit. Oh yeah, if you don't know, Noct, Kentaro Miura, the artist and author, general creator of Berserk, passed away on May 6th. It was only announced today. As his family had, there's like a Japanese laws about that, having a grace period for the family. So, in memoriam, as the Dark Knight class's version in 14 is explicitly inspired by Berserk. Just, across all servers and all people just lining up in places as Dark Knights. Set myself the aisle there around like a lunchtime today and slipped out for this. And, me David were there for a good while. A lot of stuff. It was really nice. People just being very kind, like people were gonna make it as like a little campfire minion, little bonfire minion that people were using, to replicate a scene from the manga, and also just because, bonfire, big sword and all that, it's part of the aesthetic. And people began making them and handing them out to people, which was just, to complete the image and all that. It's like, oh, bless. I think that's everything. I missed on my desperate sprint. Yeah, we were in all that. Like, other places probably have their own as well. I know some places in their Limsa Lominsa, they have people doing it around the ring, the Aetheryte ring in the center of town, and such. Just people who didn't have the Dark Knight class, like, obviously because they turn up in the Dark Knight starting gear, just to line up as a Dark Knight and all. It's like, oh, bless. Yeah. The question is, did it shoot these lights? No, it's the one in the middle. Alright. I don't often see that amount of people, especially as, the one class and all that lined up in one spot. Now we gotta do all of them. Alright. Oh shit. I sort of drops to escape from them, I guess. Yeah, by all means. Pardon me. Go have a look, it's quite a sight. Walking across the blade is a fucking trip. You wouldn't think they'd support a dude's wit. Sold that jet. We're getting very Metroid Prime-y in here, like the naming and capabilities and shit. Sold that Panzer. Invincible against regular firearm, doesn't hold up against strong blasts. Yeah, that's probably up next, is it? Yeah, I was gonna say, we're gonna get sucked into the thing now. How would you step all the way up? I feel like that's a bit more hectic than that usually goes.
Shit, that was close.
Yeah, I figured. Where's the rest of the squad? There it is. Getting very Half-Life right now. You confident doing that with like your only like both arms? I know you probably needed them for that, but I wouldn't feel good doing that. I'm only like holding myself on the ladder with my feet. That'd be doable. It would just be. I wouldn't do it with quite that vigor or confidence.
Soon, she'll start her ceremony with your rose. If that happens, it's all over. For your kid. And for the whole village.
I mean, the village is already fucked. It's already gone.
Don't worry. I'll stop it. I'll use Rose to kill Miranda. Poor Papa. You're the only one who doesn't see your kid's power.
Take Rose? I'd like to see you try.
I'm getting confident. Never goes well. Like, this outright gives you. Okay. Well, this outright gives you. Don't come bursting in yet. I want to grab these first. Outright gives you like fucking grenade rounds, 8 shotgun rounds. Yeah, that's upsetting. That's distinctly upsetting. Pilfered what we can. Where are you?
There's more?
This factory is fucking huge though, Jesus. Yeah, we know what happened the last time we did this. Oh, we needed to go get that mold, so... That or it's after the mold, or on the way to the molding machine, one of the two.
Naturally. Dissatisfied? I believe this is a fair price.
I don't doubt it. That tempts it really though, that really does tempt, but it's probably also pretty good as it is.
Aha!
Capacity, we don't need that right now. We could sit on that one too to get, you know, free bullets later.
Looking forward to testing it out.
If only we had it, huh? Although, give them, you know. Given I have like, what, 7 rounds overall, while that would let me load all of them into the gun, it's not critical.
Securing goods is more important than anything. Anything, my friend. Have a wonderful adventure.
Is that blood all over the shotgun? Or is I blocked of it? That's funny. Pretty sure this is the way to the molder. Isn't it? Yeah, the caster or whatever. There's a dot there. Heisenberg's key is a switch there, apparently I missed. Oh, that's right. Or, maybe not right. I'm pretty sure we didn't consciously knock power out to this floor. The question is, who's coming to get us besides Propeller Boy? We'll have to dance around him when we activate the casting machine. Need the sea of bombs for a bigger man, which means dying is to the finder, right? Which means just kind of dueling with the regular ones now. More dudes spawned in there? Or is it someone on the other side of this? People on the other side of this. Nah, I suppose they couldn't open that. It was worth a trick, though. Ooh. Hey, I can pick that up through the thing. Damn it. You might suggest that's a waste, kind of, but also there is a capacity upgrade for this thing I can just run back and grab. There's another one there. There is. Ah, fuck it. You can wait till I get the key. Hang on, I just realized. No, they're all closed. I was gonna say, the thing I'm missing in here must be that. But it's not. Where is it then? Whatever. Probably shouldn't have reloaded that. Actually, I think I have all the capacities on that for now. Let's go get those rifle rounds. Scrounging a bit, yeah. Necessary? Probably not.
Shall I choose something?
It is how I habitually play these things, though. Good shit. Yeah.
Ah. A good deal, if I say so myself.
I'm inclined to agree. When he throws in, you know, like a full reload for it, it's a decent deal. Alright, Alright, let's go set the canister and then get jumped by Mr. Panzer Soldat. Holy shit. Do you see them? I hear them. Okay, he's going to... They didn't spawn for ages. Yeah, there's so many. They all have minions out. Everyone's got their, like, their armors and shit out. Oh, that's not a knife. Fortunately, I didn't shoot it. habits, you know. A lot of bomb materials. Which is nice. Eee. It's a hammer? It's his hammer. Too heavy to use. Figures. Well, you know, it's just a machine like what is it, shaft. I was gonna say craft. Shaft just slapped on top of another one. I guess by magnetism and probably a bit of twisting. God bless. Alright. That was well worth it. Let's get shuffling. Where are you? You're gonna jump me somewhere. If not in the dark, he's gonna like jump us as we go to the you know, the door. Oh no, that might be him now. The stamina ward is in the dark. Yeah, yeah, that is him. That didn't even make him flinch. Too early. Please place the thing. Shit. Okay, yeah. If we're kind of getting to some of the stuff, even with the better aim, it's just unavoidably not as good about, you know, the first person style. Oh, okay. Which is kind of like on top of the tight quarters thing, your movement or either around areas or past enemies just isn't all that great. Partially because you're first person are basically just an indeterminate cube behind your gun. Whereas in older Resident Evils, even like especially 4 or 5, and the older 3 even, you knew how to move and how enemies are moving. You could just very carefully like slip past enemies, like directly rub against them as you slid right past them because you know how they move and how they attack and everything. Couldn't really do that in 7. Things would just kind of pivot around to you and just kind of catch you because you're fatter than you realize. And yeah, that kind of whole fuck's sake. Wasn't expecting to until later. Yeah, that's fair enough. That is a longer arm than I realized. What? Oh, you just don't come into this door? What do you do? Ah, this came tearing through the wall. I got more hearts.
Well then, feel free to peruse.
Ooh.
Now to spend like kings. Ha 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 ha.
Kinda. Kinda shouldn't, but I kinda want to. Yeah, no, selling your
I'm
money.
skilled at all sorts of weapons modifications, and will do them for a small fee. A good deal, if I say so myself.
Alright. Think we've punched through enough shit yet?
You really are a tough one.
Oh.
But I'm tired of you.
Sturm. Yeah. Completely invincible head on. The dumbass managed to chop his own damn arms off the propeller.
Chet, time to die.
Yeah, I hear
You
him.
can hear it, can't you? Someone's waiting for you.
Well, it's nice of him to wait. And so Heisenberg regards him as a complete failure, but, you know, still like, you know, he's completely invulnerable head on, so just fucking let him go at it. Which is funny. Also, he cut his own fucking arms off with the propeller because... it's dumbass zombie, I guess. Oh, he's directly ahead of us.
I don't have time for this bullshit. Out of my way!
I don't know what you wanted me to do about that. That is a fucking surprise, though, I won't lie. Olay. Oh, he's beginning to turn himself around. Ooh. That's not good. We're made of fungus. Shit. Yeah, okay. I'm probably dead. Ow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Put your fucking hands down. Do I have... Pardon me. Stop stumbling in it, move. For fuck's sake, Ethan. Okay, we're just pinned in a death trap here because he can't just walk past it. Come on. This is not a boss built for this game's mobility. Just not at all. I did it again, but where else was I gonna fucking go? Ethan doesn't move all that fast. If he has to turn it all, you're just fucked. Come on, what's he gonna go for? Is he dying? Okay, good. It's a really cool boss fight idea, but you just do not have like the fucking mobility that requires to do like slickly. Well, at least there's mines about the place for you. Just not at all. A cigar? Is that a key item or a treasure? Cuban cigar, aren't you fancy? Although it's already been kind of used, it probably still has value and all, but like, you know, someone's already been at it. Okay, so that's his deal. So Miranda's probably the person from Umbrella behind all this, who's turned herself into some sort of crazy god. Turn into anyone using the Mega Micet. Ethan has a pretty interesting body himself. So yes, all the times we did just tank ridiculous things, it was very much, I guess, the setup to you are in fact a mushroom man, I assume. It's the only thing that would make sense, like, unless he got secretly injected with like other Umbrella Bioroid shit. Surely that was our boss fight. I know Heisenberg's still alive, but I assume he's going to be like later. Or hell, maybe right now. Yeah, those are rather suspicious piles of scrap. Are you gonna pull the double boss fight on me? He's gonna get sick and come for us directly. This looks like somewhere he'd drop down and start jousting us. It had to be anywhere. I'm surprised. That honestly seemed like it was going to be like a place to scrap with him. Pardon the pun. Mind you, this would also work. Okay, here we go.
What the?
Why would you just stand through it? This is a pretty bad place to be fighting Magneto, though.
Bad. You're persistent. But I've got a rebellion. So stay out of my way.
Is he just catching the bullets, or no? He's becoming a mech man. He's becoming a mech man. Fucking radical. Falling that height in the water would still fuck you up at the very least, though. So, you know, still more fungus man proof. We have to fight back up to the factory to deny a super biomech Heisenberg. Hello, Evan. Yeah, nothing else for it. Getting the drink. No? What am I missing? Ah. Remove. Oh, hello.
I told you to leave it alone, Ethan. You are in the way.
He unloaded our gun, but he didn't take it apart. You're not quite the boss yet.
You son of a bitch! You think I killed Mia? That wasn't her.
Oh, right.
It was Miranda.
Yeah, because it mentioned that she can turn into anyone using the Mega Mice.
She changed her appearance and pretended to be Mia. Seems she also survived being shot, so now I'm here to finish the job.
Bullshit! Why don't you fucking tell me right away?
Because I knew you would want to be involved.
Well, good
It's not hard
job.
enough without civilians getting in the way.
You did a real good job of keeping him out.
What the hell is going on?
All right, Ethan. All right. I guess I owe you an explanation.
You kind of do.
Hand me that wrench.
He's gonna brain you with the wrench. Not that he needs to.
Long story short, Miranda's fucking insane.
Yeah.
In this village, all these monsters and freaks, this is her life's work. Some sort of crazy experiment with the mold.
Like Louisiana. God damn it. All this time, I thought I could save my family. I can't escape from here. I can't do anything.
Hey, look what you've done to this point.
Take a look at this. My men sent those pictures a few minutes ago.
Miranda.
Keep looking.
Rose.
got-
Holy shit, we gotta go.
Relax, my men are monitoring the situation.
But they have my daughter.
You don't get it, Ethan. You don't stand a chance against Miranda by yourself.
Yeah, he did find a mini tank. There's chainsaws, I
I will
just
stay
noticed.
down here and finish planting explosives. You take that elevator. I'll meet you topside. I promise you, we will get your daughter back. Together.
Damn straight we will. And when I find Miranda, she's a dead woman.
All right, Ethan. And you take this, and do me a favor. Try to stay under the radar.
Yeah, sure.
You can't turn back now.
We'll go on the tank rampage in a sec. What did I notice? There's that three. To be honest, when it mentioned in that diary, like, you know, Heisenberg's thing there that she can turn into anyone using the Mega Micety? Whatever. I kind of assumed it was going to be like, oh, she faked being Chris for the start of that. So that means the insanity with me, like Mia going, like, I remember properly and all that, she's probably just actually just been dead for a while. Maybe in Sense 7, who knows. But no, the truth is Chris is very rude and just, you know, didn't care how absolutely hideously bad he looked when he did it, or that he was going to bring you along anyway, just on the assumption, you know, like he would be able to kill Miranda before you woke up and did your business. I mean, to be fair, Chris has always been a bit of an idiot. Like, literally the only reason his... You know, like in Resident Evil 1, where he's technically the harder difficulty, like you have, you know, the extra difficulty modifier if you play Chris or Jill. All the reasons Chris is harder is literally just he's stupider than Jill or was less prepared than Jill. It's fucking beautiful. Jill just has more skills, better hobbies, more intellectual, was better prepared, and he just wasn't any of those because he had muscles. And that was it. Mimicry. Yeah. Alright. Oh, so they took the corpse on the truck, presuming she was dead, instead of setting fire to the body right away. Ah, he made a thing for himself. A tank that cannot be controlled by magnetism. Why? Fucking... Alright. Do I hold X to get into it, or is this gonna shoot? Excellent.
Metal polymer composite, huh? Time to fight fire with fire.
I wonder if he says that if you didn't read the file.
I'm coming, Rose.
Hell yeah. You know what, this is a good way to extend this segment. When it knocked me to the bottom, I just was kind of like, you're gonna make me have to fight a whole different way up through the factory, but we're still in the factory, and I'm still gonna be burning all my resources. No, you just get special shit for a special boss fight.
You're like a
Fight him in the storm!
take me on? This will be my war before I kill that bitch. And let seconds. Man, a man. Your corpse will be another addition to my army. Having fun?
This got rad as hell. Oh, you cheeky bitch.
So this is the power of fatherly love, huh? Oh, don't give up!
I'm kind of stuck. I never expected to play Armored Core in Resident Evil, but here we are.
In the face of my steel glory! Guess I do have to thank that bitch and her for this. I'll kill her with the power she gave me. That's what I call being a good son! I've done it. Spending years under the bitch's gun. The Virgins are nothing but a bunch of worthless peons. I'm a goddamn freedom fighter! I'll use your cute power to become more powerful!
Yes. This is just amazing. I just wish he had a crazier laugh and then it would be perfect. Oh, standing here, indeed. Oh, that's a bit of an issue.
Creators are full of yourselves! I'm tired of shit!
Right between the legs. There goes all of your shit. I'm going to murder that boulder punching asshole. Oh, this is a bit of an issue.
Don't die like the world's watching. Here we go, Ethan. The final stretch. Well, what do you think? It's hopeless, right? Just give up. Flesh and blood will never win against me. This isn't David and Goliath. It's Ethan and the bloody demise. Too bad I'm your only fan.
Haha, bitch.
Come on.
That's not the fan.
Yeah.
This is a little wacky even for Resident Evil, though they are cowards. No, they are cowards. They are completely cowards. We've had the boulder punching the giga fight of man v man atop a volcano. That's right, run onto the swing. That's a bit of an issue. It's probably just the head. Yeah, okay. I was overthinking it.
Don't die like the world's watching.
Joist! Ethan, Joist the giant robot.
You really should have taken my deal. You'll only foes in the afterlife. Rose's power is one. Right after I murdered her.
Power do you need? Look at you. fucking amazing. All of that.
Must kill her.
Okay, you know, like, I fully agree. Best factory level. In the series, no, just straight up the best in the series. When did we put you in here as Alpha?
What the hell happened?
I dealt with Heisenberg. Now I'm gonna find Miranda and get Rose back.
Not without me. It's too dangerous. Wait there, you hear me? Ethan?
Rose?
Ethan! Ethan, respond!
Mia?
Ethan.
Our child. She's so important, isn't she?
Ethan,
She's
behind her.
everything to me.
And mine to me. With Heisenberg gone, you've lost your lead. What are you going to do?
I don't know, but I'm saving Rose.
You'd never know, do you?
I get what you mean. Just fully, that by itself is just like, yes.
Poor Ethan.
Who are you? Where's Rose? Miranda.
Enough. Remember Evelyn and her power over them all?
Yeah.
Rose is her successor. No. Rose is Evelyn's true, complete form. She will grow to fully control
Has she got a
masses.
British accent suddenly?
And I must have her.
Fuck you, you crazy bitch!
Just shits birds out of herself.
Calm
Mushroom
yourself.
birds.
Rose will be saved. The Megamycete catalogs all of us. However, she will be reborn as my daughter.
She's my child, not yours.
You can't just keep shitting birds at us.
Show yourself!
Why did Rose come to be?
I mean, I
Was it
figured
because
this
of
one.
her parents? And you are truly a special case. But I've learned all I can from you. Your worth as a lab rat has run out.
Miranda! You coward! Come out and face me!
Don't worry. Your death will come quick. You will join the Megamycete's records.
Oh, that's a bit more serious than usual.
I will make sure to sample your blood for later. Once dawn
Reveal that you don't need a
breaks,
heart.
the
Reveal
ceremony
you just
will be
get up because you don't have a
complete,
mushroom
and I
core.
will become her true mother, bound for eternity in blood.
Not even drinking it, just all over the face.
I've waited so long, but dreams really can come true. Vessel or not, I can't wait to see my true child again.
Drinking is boring now.
Captain, I've confirmed the death of Ethan Winters. I wasn't able to retrieve the body, but I've recorded evidence.
Wasn't able to retrieve the body.
Go over the situation. My team and I were careless. Yesterday, we took down the transformed Miranda, but we didn't kill her.
Should have burned the body.
Who knew she could fake being a corpse?
Should have burned the body.
Since Miranda could have infected Ethan, I forcefully took him and Rose with us. But the vehicle they were riding in was attacked. When I got to the wreck, Ethan and Rose were gone. The last time I was able to contact Ethan, I heard Miranda's voice. She murdered him. And she is not gonna get away with it. God damn it, when does it end?
When you learn to cut head off and burn the body.
All of it. 3 years trying to put this thing in the ground. 3 years too long.
We'll get her, Captain. The squad's ready for you.
The time to play as Chris. Did you know that Ospreys are actually really shit planes?
They didn't waste any
Slash
time.
helicopters.
Mission adjustment?
No, doesn't change anything. Terminate Miranda and rescue Rose. That's the mission. And failure's not an option.
Let's have some fun, people. Like old times.
Move out.
Roger. Okay.
K9, I want to know what the hell BSAA is doing here. Find out what you can.
Reports of bioweapon activity, probably.
Been a while since we fought together.
Yeah, sure enough.
When was it last? The desert?
Doing nothing but recon's gotten me out of shape.
But thanks to your recon, we know Miranda's plan.
Couldn't quite believe it when I heard she turned herself into Mia, though. Taking 5 shots to the head's nothing to sneeze at either.
How's that spooky? If you guys are used to fighting bioweapons, the things you're used to fighting will take will usually take 3 or 4 at minimum. I mean, the mushroom fort and the burning village and everything's pretty obvious.
BSAA. They've gone too far.
Rip.
Christ.
Yeah. You probably didn't even have to do much to do that.
First, we're gonna have to take that thing out.
Got your back, boss. Let's get to work.
Everyone watch for hostile bioweapons.
Roger.
Made contact with a group of hostile bioweapons.
There's more than we thought. Watch out.
Ah, well then. Yeah, we turned into Muscle Man, and he also just has a much better gun than we have. So hello, Emily.
Western route is clear. Moving out.
Roger that.
Yep. Should have been more aggressive in the reload, honestly. We've got the action movie music going on.
Don't get caught.
Alright. Ethan is currently sleeping off having his heart torn out. Alright, so we got a big handgun, the little dragoon. Huh. That's what I think this is. This is about to get extremely metal. And a knife. Okay. Yeah, minor flash wound, honestly. So this is Louisa's house, actually. This is her to get.
What the hell is that thing? It's all new to my seat.
That's probably where Miranda is. Let's go.
Boom, 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 boom.
Large mutated bioweapon sighted.
The mold may be releasing infectious particulates. Keep your masks on.
Yep.
Didn't expect to see the BSAA going so long.
They had eyes on Miranda, too. Probably felt they needed to intervene.
Yeah, this thing is fighting on the power level of a Magnum. No, Miranda, like the big boss behind everything, did it. Actually, you missed like the sickest fucking fight. You were in a goddamn little like tank thing fighting like, you know, the factory man. He turned himself into a huge biomech. Just shooting the shit out of it and drifting around him like it's fucking Armored Core. and then fought him one-on-one on the ground.
I'm at the location preparing for support fire. Might be a minute.
Roger.
Tundra here. Leaving some supplies in one of the houses, Captain. Help yourself.
Hell yeah, just suck all of it up. Let's go. Figures. Through here, I guess.
Mirage, I need some backup.
I see you. 200 to the point.
Yeah, got back in the tank in mid-air and pulled off a final shot to kill him and blow the whole thing to hell. You should check the VOD later, it's fucking amazing. Alright, no. We had to wait for the boss to get. Okay. Alright, Chris doesn't need the fours the way Ethan do.
I've never heard of a mutant my sea colony being so huge.
This is a handgun? The fucking sound that kicked with. I wanted handguns up top. Fuck's sake. I was assuming the main gun's up top, so that's usually what. Where did he go? There he is. So Mia at the start of the game wasn't Mia. She was Miranda, who can just transform into anyone through mushroom powers. By anyone who's been infected with mushrooms, she can turn into them. Or was infected with the mushroom at one point. We don't know. That's just been left unsaid, and Ethan seemed oddly, like, unconcerned with that, more concerned with getting the baby. It's kind of like, do you know if your wife is dead or not? And we just don't. I wish instead of guarding, like, you could just do Kung Fu with Chris instead. It would be more preferable. It'd be nice if we had a melee button. Made Mr. like Boulder Puncher do something. With his big killing hands. Fuck's sake.
She thinks she died and gone to hell.
Push the enemy way is not a punch. So to be fair, like I've never, like I tried making that earlier in the, like making that work earlier in the stream, and it just nothing happened. So I'm, on top of already not of like just frequently not guarding when I should, I'm probably not going to do that either. I really should though.
I've reached the target location. Damn, this is big. All right, Lobo. Marking the target.
Roger that, boss. It takes a minute to target the point. Try and keep the laser on it as long as you can.
It is. It is. This is the fucking space laser from Resident Evil 5. Oh, it's not the space laser. I really wish that was the umbrella space laser from Resident Evil 5.
There's a swarm headed that way.
No. I really wish it was the RE5 space laser. Satellite laser cannon. Hang on. Where is it?
Must be something stimulating it. Guys, engaging fire. You're right, Captain.
Why the fuck? Oh, no, I see the arrow. Like, stop bitching at me about if it's working or not. Like, I'm fucking fighting things. Jesus.
Sure, they're thinking the same about you. Our weapon numbers are increasing. We need to finish them off quick.
Alright.
Hold your horses. I'm reloading. It's them. Watch your progress. More from the mountains, east side.
I'm nearby. I'll handle him.
Take that.
That's a fucking fussy. I get the idea, it's still very fussy. The numbers you're fighting is perhaps a bit too thick. If it goes down into a pit into the air.
I'm going in, the rest of you stay back.
Captain, I compared the mold at the village with a sample from the bakers, and there's no sign of the genome editing we saw in the E-series. The stuff originated here.
I guess that's in case you, as Ethan, you didn't read the document where they figured that out. Oh, it made a new one. A nastier one.
Lobo, tough guy here. I'm gonna need backup.
Boss, you're on the ground.
There's an opening in the roof. Use it.
Okay, I'm moving out. Until I get there.
Okay, we can't climb up, let's just dance around them in the arena then. Yeah, I'm gonna take steroids instead of juice.
Good. I'll signal with the locator. Thought so.
Reloading now. Just a minute.
So he's gonna make me do it more than once. I guess that will knock the armor off. have so much health though. Again, kind of getting into the how the hell do I move against this in first person? Like, please tell me. Thank you, Jesus, come on. Really awkward, right? We're kind of getting back into, honestly, Resident Evil's better off not being first person. He didn't even stay down on that one. Please swap already. I'm aware, game, I kinda can't do that, though. It takes way too long to pull it off while he's like fucking swinging at me. Sheer fucking luck. Oh no, it whiffed anyway. Great. Okay, we're gonna die here probably. I assumed it was shooting the leg, but it doesn't seem to be shooting the leg anymore. You have like no fucking room to move here with these swings. Like basically no fucking room to move with these swings. He occasionally flashes a bit of blood when you shoot him in the leg, which is the only indicator that that's working. It's kind of a recurring issue is the thing, and it's kind of like, if you can't get that right, you should go back to third person where that's less of an issue. Because of the range of vision and movement you have available to you. Or I guess if you just shoot him enough, he'll just fucking die of his own accord.
The rest of you stay above ground.
They've made that the room and arena thing is way too small for the fight they want you to do problem several times in this game.
I don't get any of this. How did Miranda even know Rose exists?
A moldy little bird told her, maybe?
We can figure that out later. Focus on the
Well, that bodes well.
I found it. It's the Megamycete.
It's shaped like the deranged baby symbol we've been seeing all over the place.
Alpha to squad. I've located the Megamycete.
So now we can end this mess after all.
About damn time. And 2 explosives armed. There's enough there to blow the whole village sky high.
Let's get out of here and blow the damn place.
Not before I end Miranda. I'm not taking any more chances. I'm going in.
Roger that. Standing by.
They don't even question their bosses.
At the ceremony site.
Keep your distance. Do not move until I give the order.
I know it's too late now, but we really should have told Ethan the plan.
There wasn't time. We didn't expect.
Fuck you mean there wasn't time?
Even so, you should have told him.
Yeah. This must be Miranda's lab.
Well, hell. Brain functions surprisingly low. Yeah, doesn't share plans, even though he really goddamn should have. Doesn't care if he looks like he's going fucking insane. No, yeah, this is after Ethan's part. Ethan's already dead. Well, dead. I'm going to assume he's going to get back up. Like, he's, you know, Ethan's still sleeping off losing the heart thing. This is after that. Another subject of a regular cell division caused him to transform into a giant fish. Was Salvatore Moreau the one we knew? Or is that, like, you know, the one before? It's nice of her to have all these, like, themed ornate books, though. Most favorable. Okay, now these are the ones we knew. Yeah, that is Sad Fish directly. He could kind of control his fish transformation, though, so he either got better at it or what. Hereditary blood disease. The subject must ingest human flesh and blood on a regular basis. Okay. Rapid regeneration also means increased body size. Well, that was everything explained for you. This is the scientific explanation for werewolves, vampires, fishman, and everything else. There's always one, to be fair, but it's nice that we're getting them. Incredibly favorable. Yeah, he came Magneto. And let's see, and I guess you were also unfit. Severe mental illness. Shows plants infected by the mutant mycete. Interesting that she could just divide her cadeau directly like that, but as you do. Yep. Cadeau.
So they're using this to control the bioweapons.
This would be Miranda as an umbrella scientist. With Evelyn, presumably. Is this gonna say Spencer? No. We're gonna go back to read, but I just knew it. Spencer was here. Experiments on the mold would not have aided me. Yeah, and they're the progenitor found in Australia. Africa. I don't know why I said Australia. Help, I'm dying. I don't know why I said Australia. It's Africa. It's right there. The progenitors in Africa. I still find it kind of curious that they call it a virus. I remember right, it was. I guess they developed it into a virus because they extracted it out of plants. I don't know. Just like the symbol in the cave we spoke about. Okay. Well, it's nice to know that's where Umbrella's name and like logo came from.
dispenser. Here. No way.
Well, how to connect somehow in some way. Batwings. So Miranda was not strictly Umbrella, but it was all, you know, it was basically Umbrella. That's her spooky child. Is it photo distortion, or does that guy next to her just have a weird head? And there's Mia. Lost to the Spanish flu 100 years ago. You've been at this for a while, huh? That's okay. The giant shells is a regulator. Okay, they made Evelyn from Eva. So Eva's not Evelyn. You get some mold to weaponize what will make you a new daughter. Didn't work. Okay. So it's not directly her first or her own organization, but she, you know, has her foot in it. Good to know. It means we got a whole new enemy organization to hunt. With mold powers. Yeah, we better find some health shit soon. Resident Evil is a result of the Spanish flu. Oh, hello.
Show me your hands! Umbrise, this is Alpha. Where is Miranda right now?
Still at the ceremony site. Whatever she's doing, she's staying put.
God damn. It really is you.
So that's where you got to.
I'm glad you saved me. Why are you here?
I was caught and used in experiments.
Wait, did you say Mia? Mia Winters?
In the flesh. What's the situation up there?
Kind of a war going on. Nothing we can't handle.
Don't get distracted. Stick to the mission. I'm headed to the ceremony site.
Wait! You can't leave me here. You promised, damn it! You said that you would keep us safe. We did everything that you asked. We moved over here, everything! And I didn't care. So long as we were together. So you tell me, where is my husband? Where is my daughter?
Dead and in pieces.
Gone. I couldn't save him. But I can save Rose.
Maybe.
Come on. It's not safe here after all.
What do you mean he's gone?
He's dead. I'm sorry, Mia, but we have to leave. We have to destroy this village.
No! You're wrong. I tried to keep this a secret, but...
You have the mold in you, don't you?
You don't understand how special he is.
Okay, no, Ethan has the mold in him. Oh. Hey, his heart rate grew. Okay, up you get. You got like a fungal core in place of, you know, it's functionally the same thing.
What's going on?
Oh wait, you're inside the fungal mind zone for a sec. You'll be up and you'll be back out in a few minutes even. You just need to wait for your body to get there. Moldy boy.
Did I get here?
Unless you are awake, because you're feeling the cold and it was like... It looked like it was snowing and shit. Again.
Shit.
It was already winter and shit. Look man, it's time to tap into those mole powers. Oh hey, look, there she is. How you doing, Apple?
How are you here?
You're dead.
Dead? I mean, Miranda. She... no. I still have to save Rose.
Wrong. It wasn't Miranda. You were always dead.
What are you saying?
Oh, did you die from the moment you got ganked by Mia and brained at the start of 7?
See? Miranda didn't kill you.
Oh yeah, she never learned how to talk any other way.
No matter how much you got hurt,
I mean, he didn't, but we did.
remember.
So, at which point did he eat it? Okay, so it was right here, was it, that he actually technically bit it?
You were murdered by Jack.
Yeah, okay.
You died there 3 years ago.
That's impossible. No way.
I mean, you must fuck pretty good for a dead man.
Be able to walk around.
Quit messing with my head.
So that's when you got your fungal core installed.
Shouldn't be walking.
Bro,
Mushroom semen.
What?
Didn't you ever think it was weird that you reproduced via spores ever since?
I did all that. Rose. Mia.
You're just lucky Mia was into that. Rise. Oh hey. Suck it in.
Now do you get it? Your whole body is nothing but
You've been mold boy this whole time.
You can't ever see your family again.
Family. No. Rose. I have to save my daughter.
Channel the power of the fungus. Death is meaningless.
I will save Rose.
Consume the mega mycete. Yeah, really. Moldy boy with moldy family. Well, at least they took the body again. Oh no, they didn't. Our best friend did.
Where am I?
My carriage, Ethan. You were having a nightmare.
Cheers, Duke.
Duke?
You've had fish back here the whole time?
Heisenberg was a sight to see. But to think Miranda would show herself.
How long have I been out?
Not long till dawn.
Duke, I need a favor. Take me to Miranda.
I assumed as much and am already on the way.
God bless.
We should arrive shortly.
Thank you.
But Ethan, are you sure of this? Your body is, well, falling apart.
Yes.
Foolish of me to ask.
Speaking of foolish questions, who or what are you?
Even I can't quite answer that.
I guess that's all we're going to say on the matter.
I owe you one.
Mr. Winters, I'm afraid you can't return to your old world any longer. Are you ready?
Yeah. I have to be. I gotta go.
Sick. Alright. And we capped all our gear on us.
Do you have sufficient weapons and items?
I have, like, absorbed this giant miss from, like, you know, Chris. So... We also didn't sell this.
Oh, the assemblage of life and machine. I can feel Lord Heisenberg's essence through it.
As you say so. Yeah, fuck it. If it's the final fight, just give everything capacity upgrades. Get your bullets filled
These
up.
hands are more dexterous than one might think.
Do all that. Buy all your ammo.
I saw you eyeing that one.
I know it does. I just wasn't sure if it was worth it per se, because you could just reload.
Amat Victoria Coram.
So, yeah, that's my view. I can just reload. Yeah, you might matter more.
What? Ah, it's fine. All finished.
That's very expensive. Okay, you might as
This
well.
simple modification can be done in just a moment. Please, be well.
Thanks.
Yeah. We have anything left for this? We don't. Can we make anything for it? We can. One. So I think now is the time. Thought you'd get more ammo out of it. If the capacity part increased the amount of ammo in the gun when you equipped it, then yeah, I probably should have done that. It would have got me like a few more bullets. It does. Fair enough. I should have done that then. Ah well. You know, we're in real violence hours any which way. You might ask, why would you do this now? And the answer is, why the fuck wouldn't I? Unless Magnum's an exception. It's the fact that it's a part makes me think it wouldn't do that. It probably does. It may well do. Other capacity parts work. Actually, you know, I forgot about that. Yeah, they do have them, like the handgun extended mag. I'll probably do it, but with 9 Magnum bullets and everything else, I think it'll be good. I guess the real trick would be keeping it in your inventory and then equipping it mid-fight when you run out of magnum rounds. I should have done that. Oh well. Speedrun trick.
Out of my way.
True power trick. Behind me or in front of me?
I gotta keep going.
Yeah, they might have carved it out. But I get the impression they probably would have left it. Who knows?
Is that you?
She even had a moldy blanket.
How I've missed you.
Eye in that headdress.
My power is leaving me.
Rose!
Fucking like the Death Stranding OST starts playing.
Miranda!
Interesting. Your body certainly isn't normal.
Give Rose to me. Now!
You will see. Once I kill you properly,
Get her now!
Shoot her. Seize baby, then shoot her.
Let go!
I've spent a lifetime creating this moment. And you try to take it away from me. I will take what is due.
Ah, spooky black eyes.
My desires will be fulfilled.
Shoot her with the baby.
Rose is mine!
What the fuck?
So much for her powers are leaving her.
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Rose. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Megamycete. Now, please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true happiness. So now you can die peacefully. You understand the love of a parent.
Not letting you get away.
How can you deny me?
Why the hell?
Ah, a spider.
Rose is
We've been overdue for one of these.
not yours.
Cease this foolishness. Your time is up! Now die!
Ow.
The Megamycete saved me from the pits of despair. It granted me this splendid power!
Yeah, right. All it's done is drive you nuts.
Mushroom fireball? Ow.
After all, everyone dies. Oh, great Megamycete, hear my prayer!
Oh boy.
Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's time we let things in my house. Go on, rest now.
The hell I will.
I will take back my daughter!
For fuck's sake.
Die, 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 die! I understand your feelings, Mr. Winters.
this is... If I combine Rose with a megamycete, my daughter will be made manifest at last!
How do you reckon?
A century! All for this day!
Weird custody battle. There's a bit.
You won't interfere.
Probably seemed like an attack, honestly.
I've never seen a human live without his heart. Are you sure?
Ow.
Why do you interfere? Surely you have no need of Rose now, so close to death.
She's my goddamn daughter. You psycho.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I can take any form I desire. Beast.
I know. It'd be nice if it stopped showing the tooltips after a while. Without me having to turn off an option for it.
Will this kill you?
No, probably not, eh? Yeah, it's weird that they didn't just ever regrow.
I shall put you to rest. The victims, those foreigners, they could do nothing to assuage my years of loneliness.
Ever think the problem might be you, Miranda? You're not capable of real love.
Ow.
Wretch!
Yep.
This is how
She was also the crazy old lady, yeah.
to ensure I never see your face, I will feed you to the memories. Every single cell of your being. You come
The noble handgun finishes it in the end.
my daughter! My
Mold. Hopefully the baby doesn't count as her mold creation and falls apart like her. Oh. Well, it's a good thing I kept aiming at the top.
Rose!
Oh, you're gonna have such a lung infection. Oh, so many problems breathing. Oh, my turn. Nope, now you're missing like the the outer sides of both hands. Do you have a face, Ethan?
Ethan! Ethan! Come on, Ethan. Come on, Ethan, wake
I
up.
mean, everyone who gets sucked into the mushroom, like the apparently literally absorbs like their mind and shit. So it's probably like a literally Rose, like whoever she was going to be, but like, you know, it's probably like a weird mold body.
We gotta move.
Although Rose was said to be very special, so maybe it's like a weird, you know, like, maybe she just always was a weird mold baby, so it doesn't make a functional difference at the end of it. Yeah, she was already mold, so yeah, it functionally is the same, I guess.
Keep moving, Ethan.
You better have that fucking satellite cannon. Oh yeah, the bomb.
Hey, look at me. When I hit this trigger, we can't be anywhere near it. Ah, damn it. Mia's waiting for you. She's alive, you hear me? Alive.
Mia, I'm so sorry. I love you. Keep Rose safe.
Hey.
Really determined not to show us his face.
And you tell yourself. Now come on, it's not that much further.
Watch over.
That weird blood mold.
Teach her to be strong.
Who did that? Never just regrow. Yeah, I figured he'd do that.
Goodbye, Rosemary.
Ethan.
It's very weird they didn't want to give him a face. I'm pretty sure we never saw his face in 7 either, no. It's really modeled too. I was so hoping it let us hit the trigger. But I guess we were in cutscene mode.
Rose?
Go, take us up now.
Really shouldn't be in an Osprey. Really shouldn't be in an Osprey. This should just be a regular ass helicopter.
Wait! Where's Ethan?
We told you he was dead, lady.
Get moving.
I don't think the face animates. Oh, that's fucked. Well, I guess he said they didn't need to.
Sit down and strap in.
Not before you tell me where Ethan is. I know he wouldn't abandon us. Tell me what's going on. Where?
But there is a face.
What was that?
I told you to sit down.
Where is he? Chris? What have you done?
He's gone. I tried. He stayed so we
There's
could
really
all
good,
see.
efficient explosives and medicine they have in this world. You know, like, two go hand in hand.
Captain, you need to see this.
Naked, burning Ethan walking out.
And soldiers. This is a bioweapon.
The hell were they thinking?
Huh. The BSAA is now using bioweapons as well.
Pick up the rest of the squad. Plot a course for BSAA Europe HQ.
Alright, BSAA went corrupt. It's time to go fucking kill them.
Someone's gotta pay.
Resident Evil has become Metal Gear, but instead of the war economy and endless war, it's just bioweapons and bioweapons. And bioweapons. It's like war. And, you know, there's also bioweapons in Metal Gear, but more bioweapons than mechs. And bioweapons babies. Well, that's Resident Evil 8. I will say, even like assuming that 7 has the same like control thing, and that control thing is a massive fucking blunder. I know some people are like, oh, it's perfectly functional fine because like, a lot of people don't play off default. I don't know how, because I literally can't find it fucking playable without it, without tweaking that. It's just like aiming at all is just nightmarishly difficult. You just can't do it. But even, you know, putting us that aside, it is a lot better than 7. Like, way better than 7, like, just in general. You know, like, the inventory shit, like this, a lot of the enemy design in general. It's not just the same like mold man fighting over and over again. Just enemies are way better. Some of them are still kind of prickish. I think the Lycans move too well for what your own control scheme and all are capable of, but oh well. It's still readily dealable with. The section where you play as someone else is markedly much better because it's just like a actual pop and shooting gallery, even if it does have, you know, like the fucking Mace Man fight was pretty bad, and the Horde thing, you know, is me not realizing in time, but a part of it was also just like the numbers here are a bit too vigorous. For my liking, anyway. No, I agree with that, yeah. Like, 7, you know.
So more in turn is due.
Oh, the rest of the story.
The girl was trapped inside a mirror. Her parents, though, had searched all day and at last arrived. With rampant rage, Father fought the witch, while Mother's loving touch shattered the dark enchantment.
Except in our version, Mother didn't exactly
The
do
witch was
much.
strong, and Father yelled, "Save our daughter!" So Mother bore their child to safety as the forest was consumed. Even now, the burnt forest is a grim reminder of Father's sacrifice. To this day, any child who stares too long into the charred wasteland will be haunted by nightmares of getting lost while picking berries.
Yeah, it's just a fucked story. Why would you read it? I guess, you know, like Miranda was deliberately reading that to the kid just to be like fucking fancy or whatever. But let's say we find this little clump of mold and it forms Ethan's face and talks to them. Chris technically is the mother in this, so you're right. Skip these full credits, trust me. I was gonna keep baffling, like just waffling over it. I'll skip, if I run out of waffling, I'll skip it. But, what's the word? Way better than 7. I agree that, like, 7 needed to be simple. Then don't look at the screen. Why? Well, at any rate. Fuck, what is it? Yeah, 7 needed to be simple after 6 was all over the place. What was the example I was thinking of? There's one that was like... I guess the other example was technically like Star Wars. Like this, you know, episode 7 needed to be simple again after like the previous one was shite. Exactly 6 and 7 at that, that's funny. But, like, 8 is a marked improvement in basically every single way. Like, actually incredible set pieces. 7 had some good ones, but nothing on the level of 8. It does have bad habits and issues with visibility, though. Visibility and, like, arena size. Like, multiple bosses, like several of the vampire girls in the castle. Fucking, you know, Mace Man at the end there, and even kind of Hammer Guy as well. It's just, these are enemies with big, wide swings and attacks you can't see and thus can't really judge from a first-person perspective because you're moving. To avoid it, you have to run away from it. So your camera has to be pointed away from it to get, you know, just to fucking escape it. Which makes it really difficult to judge it, and that's not really ideal. And, you know, this isn't Doom, so you can't just fucking, like, dash to the side or dash backwards or do any, you know, fucking mad escape shit. So, yeah, you don't have anywhere near the mobility you need to be able to do that while still facing the enemies to judge their attacks. And as you don't have that mobility, you don't have much of a great sense of anything. Pardon me. You can't really, You can't really get a feel for like the hitbox of your character. Like Doom and Doom Eternal, I have actually a really good sense for the exact hitbox and size of Doom Guy. In Resident Evil 7 and 8, it's really hard to judge how big Ethan actually is and how you actually get away from attacks, which is pretty bad for Resident Evil games and the way they do action stuff, where they're usually extremely good about that, and you know, you can just fucking drift past enemies if you're good enough. You know the movement, you know enemy actions, how they move, how they will attack, and you just get a sense where you can just directly drift around and straight past and through zombies, bosses, all of it, which is kind of really key to how, you know, tight they are as action games. Is that a Chinese dub? Huh. Surprise. Yeah, any, like, you know, arenas for bosses are usually too small. There's a real issue of visibility. Like, the game is just too dark. It's just, I get you want to do it as an atmosphere thing, but after a certain point, your atmosphere is not worth me not being able to see shit. The amount of like chase sequences, and I've begun watching, you know, like the start of the game from other people's playthroughs and shit. And it's not just me who misses stuff like the divot in the wall when the big roller thing is coming to get you, and the runaway from the escape from a Heisberg at the start, or like the little divot you have to kick in the wall to escape like the spike ceiling and shit like that. Like, it's just pretty bad at like, it's pretty good at telegraphing visibility on a lot of things, but on other things it's just extremely bad at it. Like, it's pretty good at indicating like where breakable stuff is, breakable walls, breakable everything is marked by yellow in some way, which is really nice. But then you know, where you have to go in a chase sequence, and you don't have a lot of time either when you get to the end of the chase sequence, so you're meant to find the thing to get on the next bit or escape. You know, you get there and you just kind of like stare for a bit and like that's it. You know, you either see it or you just kind of get fucked and die and have to come back and hope to try and see it again. In general, visibility could have been markedly improved for all of that. I'm guessing just having eye data at the corner of my eye for the whole thing, you know, telling the story of a werewolf thing happening. That's kind of like the Resident Evil 4 credits will show an art of like the villagers going about and then getting infected with the plagas and all that shit. Oh.
Do you think the little boy will be able to touch the moon?
Nobody can touch the moon, it's too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then he can touch it, but it'd be very, very cold.
I guess that was a fake out. Huh.
You were being silly. I don't think the moon.
So who are you then? Clearly Ethan.
Hey, Dad. Happy birthday.
What? That's his jacket.
Sorry I missed last week.
So the fake out was the other way? Well, that wasn't me on the bus?
Talk of the goddamn devil. Duty calls. I love you.
Well, that was her, like, seeing a phantom of her childhood or something.
Where else? The day of all days. We have a situation. You're needed, Evelyn.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
What kind of joke is that?
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
We have a clear shot.
Stand down. I can handle it.
Way to keep it together, Rose.
You're a lot like him, you know?
I know.
The first character listed is Adult Rose. I didn't even notice that. I was paying attention to the right side of the screen. I wasn't paying, the explicit full attention to the thing. They couldn't be bothered to end years for and the big boss at the end. Yeah, they just didn't give a shit, huh? Well, not that much of a shit. Daughter's story is now Resident Evil 9. Do I have to hit a button? Yeah. 1053. That's pretty much in line with like all the estimates people were slinging about. Does this thing change based on your rank? I guess I got like 4-wing on board. I guess 6-wing is probably one above 6-wing, and 6-wing is like A. So this is like a B? A Village of Shadows. Extra content shop. Ah, yeah, this thing from Remake 3 is in then. Sick. Ah, making of stuff. That's nifty to have in the game. WCX. Ah, well, all the ones I did do have gotten us this much points already. Concept art for Adult Rose. Fair enough. Oh yeah, mercenaries. Oh, assault rifle. Chris's weapons as well. Sick. I wonder if his Dragoon is as insanely strong when you get it. Rocket pistol. Hand cannon PZ. Laser sword. At least double SS rank in the mercenaries. Infinite ammo. Oh, you need the fully upgraded guns to get infinite ammo. It's standard. You can get that if I had the points. 10,000 more points, I could have got it. Story mode only. Steak Magnum. I didn't find. I guess is that one like an unlockable one? I didn't find that one. If it's a different Magnum. I can get infinite ammo for these then. Sick. Oh. Infinite ammo for that. I could buy that and then, it's infinite ammo. But then we'd have to be out of points completely. Figures. They all have names. Okay, here we go. Concept art. Yeah, just got the jacket, dress, and bloody jacket. Yeah, hell, she looks like a future protagonist, so they've already got the work done, I guess, in that sense. And green in her key colors. There's also the idea that Rose would fight some of Ethan's enemies. Okay. Mercenaries. Another bioweapon child. Jictor. I was gonna say there's also Sherry, but technically Sherry wasn't a bioweapon child. She was a child who just got, you know, special bio powers from being afflicted by a bioweapon. But yeah, I'm glad it has all this in it. I'm not surprised it has all this in it, but it's nice that it does. It has the usual expected Resident Evil level of replayability. A curiosity. Survive the unsurvivable. Alright. That's probably professional then. God, I don't want to imagine this game on a professional difficulty if it's scaled like RE4 and 5 professional, where you just get 2 or 3, like 2 tapped by most things, 3 tapped by if you're lucky, and 1 tapped if you're not. And that's all it takes to put you down. Doable, but probably is extremely annoying. I guess like the issues would be like the starting one, the castle would be kind of tricky. So the castle would be pretty tricky. You know, Dollhouse is nothing. Moreau's place is kind of nothing. Moreau's boss fight would probably wreck you. And then, you know, the entire stretch to the end of the game is probably like, oh, Jesus fuck. The whole factory bill, Jesus fuck. It was a bit, it made me, like, concerned if, like, you know, it was like, are the images going to, like, spoil or ruin something? Or, you know, they're going to destroy stuff? So it's kind of like, it's kind of like, no, I'll be fine. If it has that issue, I will look at it. And it was nice to see that it does have the RE4 style, like, here's what happened to the villagers thing. But no, like, you were right to, like, not call attention to the... Not tell me that there was a character's name in the credits to avoid, because I would be like, huh? And then, you know, spoil shit. So it's a good thing I was mostly staring at the images. But yeah, way better than 7, even accounting for 7. You know, 7's potentially solvable control issue. The fact that the control issue is a thing is still a blight. A lot of the boss fights just suffer from small... You know, like, the rooms are too small. I still think, like, while it's, like, a marked improvement in a lot of ways, I do think they still need to, like, touch this up a bit. With Rose being, like, a bioweapon, I'm just, like, you don't have to go full Doom. Like, not at all. But it'd be really nifty if Rose could, like, move faster than Ethan. At least. And maybe, like, sides, you know, like, strafe or some shit, at least. You don't need to be, like, fucking, like, breaking a land speed record, but it'd be pretty nifty if you could just move a bit faster. And with that, maybe have, like, you know, I guess, like, a shorter hitbox, if you know what I mean? Like, the hitbox behind the person should be smaller. Like, behind you should be small. If you're turning and running away from stuff, like, things should just, like, clip the ground behind your ass. You shouldn't be, I had to watch, because I doubt I'd be able to play this. Yeah. Imagine if the only reason Ethan moves slow was because he's moldy. Computer is gone for this, yeah. It's the step beyond the old rig. I hadn't considered that, and for a moment it's kind of like, would you find it too scary? But nah, yeah, I forgot they did move the minimum specs up, so alas. Yeah, you are technically unable. You absolutely would if you could. Entirely valid. But yeah, marked improvement over 7. Even if 9 is also first person, I wouldn't mind so much. 9, then, you know, I know the control issue thing is solvable. And they're on, like, a very right track. You know, like, this is a good, very good leap up from 7. Which was, if the control issue is solvable, 7 will be pretty fine, and then it will be, you know, pretty good. Still issues, but, yeah, not issues that they're unsolvable or anything. Although I am kind of the mood that I know that they have the remix ongoing as like a third person thing and all that, but I am kind of the maybe 9 could go back to third person. Either the remake style or preferably remake 1 style. That's that's the goal. Maybe you already asked me, but I'm just gonna say 9. She has a face, that's true. They could do third person. She has a face and it is animated. It could be third person. It's really weird that they just didn't want to animate Ethan's face. It was very noticeable in those final cutscenes. What did you find, Fire? I guess thinking on it, theoretically, I don't know if the game blocks you from it. I just had a brainwave there. Conceptually, one could like probably get like, because you can do that in Resident Evil 5. You can get yourself like the infinite ammo shit and all that, and run professional like that instead of running professional raw. I think it's like you can run them raw. I've never run RE4 or 5 raw professional. I've always played them like legit with ammo costs and shit, but it's like in 5 and 4 as well, I like having the bulletproof, like the vests you get for extra defense at least, and run that from New Game Plus like that. Well, DMC5 to avoid spoilers, not sure Ronnie or Rig was more willing to watch this, because I think I heard the DMC story more than RE at this point. DMC was supposed to be the funny one. And then DMC ended up being the extremely heartfelt and actually emotionally powerful one. And Resident Evil has gone... I say gone. Resident Evil has... Well, it kind of has. It's gone away from the kind of bad, like, overt action style back to a fucking funny action style. 6 had some funny, like, over-the-top shit, but a lot of it was just kind of like, this feels like just, like, either too much or, like, you're just trying to be a movie. This one was, like, full-on, like, we are the proper kind of horror schlock. Around the point you're playing, like, Armored Core. Is the point where it's like, yes. I guess that's kind of, like, yeah, like, RE6 kind of wasn't arcadey, is probably the way to put it. At any rate, that is it. I did at some point want to go back and, like, do S-rank runs of, like, Remake 2. Maybe, I don't know about Remake 3, so I'm kind of, like, on that one, but Remake 2 certainly, which I haven't got around to. I was eventually beating that fucking tofu mode. And I wouldn't necessarily say no at some point to probably rerunning it with the idea of, like, well, I had to decipher the grading system and see where I actually stood. I feel like interpreting it in the progress of your key ship, I got a B rank. Because it was 4 wings unborn. And the only one above that in game was 6 wings unborn, and I assume there might be like a fancy one for like an S rank or whatever. If not, then I got an A rank. I don't know. Oh, fuck it, let's find out at 9. One sec, I have to mash through GFL. Logistics. Come on. What is Safari? Resident Evil Village ranking. It autofilled like fucking oh right, there's mercenary scores. Let's say end ranking. Maybe end grade. Ending explained. The fuck do you mean ending explained? Who needs it explained to them? Fucking evil village. Clear screen. Why does clear screen bring up ways to like fuck with the demo timer? God damn it. Village, like... I can't find anything because the next of mercenaries and just constantly trying to shove like review scores in my face is getting me. Game facts on your forum. Has anyone like figured this like ranking out? At least 2 of these topics are about fucking RE6. One of them's about a Code Veronica remake. I'm just kind of... Come on. Q&A. Okay. There is a guide and walkthrough. Do you have anything about the final score? Do I have to look at the trophies? Start activity. I kind of hate this about the PS5. Like, all of this shit. Like, get this away. Just give me like the fucking menu screen. Like, where can I go to look at the trophies? I don't want like these little fucking pillars. I just want the actual trophy screen. Can I see my trophy list, you demented creature? Alright, go back. There we go. And the platinum's is called Ethan. Mine appears. Finish story, at least casual, standard, hardcore, Village of Shadows. Move the ball from the bedroom. Okay, that's just fucking about one. That's fine. Hey, they have this one. You knock an arrow out of the sky with the thing. That was a tricky one in 5. It's funny to see that back. Destroy all the goats. Finish story in 3 hours. Like, spending more than 10,000 lei. Jesus. What are you? Knives out. Okay, knife only run, not including some boss fights. Okay. Yeah, it's discomforting in many ways to just, like, fucking websites, user interfaces in general are just getting progressively worse over, like, more and more. PS3 had a fucking spectacular UI. PS4 had a pretty functional, pretty good UI. You know, it wasn't the fastest, could be a bit sticky now and then, but, you know, it fucking worked and you could find out where everything is pretty intuitively. This thing... This blasted, allegedly simple thing is like, this is stupid and bad. Just, like, fuck you. I don't care. Like, just make it a thing I can actually use, not all this weird, like, oh, you can see game art thing. Like, no, fuck off. Just let me use a menu. Current best, like, console UI is the Switch one because it doesn't fuck me about. It's just a straight line of my shit, and I can go find everything pretty easily from the start screen. You mix, like, the Switch together with, like, the library functionality of, like, Steam. There, you have a perfect, like, you have the exact perfect UI for a fucking, like, game console. You know, I say library, like, game library system of Steam, or even good old games, you know, like, that's also a pretty good library system. Either or, combined with, like, what the Switch has now, and you're fine, you're done. This is just, yeah, go on. Alright, I have no way of knowing what my actual grade was. But I'm going to place a bet that it was, probably a B rank. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm doing that based on the assumption that, like, getting that the symbol you were shown actually is a grade that means anything, because it was explicitly the 4-wing key with the unborn. I'm betting that's at least a B. It might be an A rank, because they think the only one above that is like 6 wings unborn, but when you says they added an extra one for clear, like, you know, everything's gold or whatever, and that would be your S rank one. I guess like 10 Rs, that probably wouldn't be an A rank. That'd probably be B rank. So I saved I saved over much just out of raw habit and being forgetful, and there wasn't an explicit save count to judge me, so I wasn't as fussy about that. 10 hours, it probably is a B rank. Whatever. There's no trophies for it anyway, so. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. That's Resident Evil 8. I'm just gonna call it there. Tomorrow I will be on and likely running along, because tomorrow I'm doing the ranking maps for Polarized Light in Girls Frontline. So that will be, because, you know, it's coming up to the end. The event ends on Tuesday, and I've spent as much time as possible gathering everything up. This was a Resident Evil title. It's good that Resident Evil is pretty good. Still going, like, strength to strength-ish. Remakes are taking a bit of a tip, and like 4 might be functionally pretty good remake. I'm still probably not going to touch it by virtue of the fact it's not going to step up to RE4. Yeah, Girls Frontline tomorrow, and then after that, beyond, you know, likely Monster Hunter weekend. I don't know. I'll have to pick something. I'll have to look over the supplies, like everything I have built up, and just pick one, I guess. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone, and good night. I will be on tomorrow. Bye.